The Holy Scriptures tell us that the steps of the ghats surrounding the Kunds of Vrindavan in the spiritual world are decorated with the most precious jewels. Srila Prabhupada said that my devotees are my jewels. So today we can actually see, even with our ordinary vision, how this beautiful ghat at Radhanath is decorated with thousands of effulgent, priceless jewels. Thank you.
At least 100 devotees have thrown chairs all over this place. They disobeyed.
Makan Lal Prabhu, as a protector of the holy Dham, have witnessed some devotees throwing trash. So my request is, if you did, you know who you are, please go and collect it. At this time, we're going to divide the assembly of Vaishnavas into 3 groups so that we can nicely visit 3 very important holy places here. And some of our Yatra leaders have tried to systematically, scientifically, using all of their technological education to organize this event. There's about 40 buses. So bus 1 through 13, 13 through 26, and 26 through 39 will be the 3 groups. And you'll be visiting 3 places. I will speak briefly about each of these 3 places at this time. On this side is Dohani Kund. Where we're sitting now is the village of Chiksholi, the birthplace of Chitrasaki, one of the 8 principal maidservants of Sri Radha Govinda. The Kund that we are sitting at is sometimes called Krsna Kund. In the scriptures it is called Radha Srovar, a place of unlimited divine pastimes of the Lord. The forest is known as Vrindavan. I hope everyone was appreciating and absorbing the charming atmosphere as we walk through the forest of Vrindavan to reach this place. It is one of the most well-protected forests in Vrindavan. And it took devotees the risk of their lives to protect this forest. Did you all appreciate walking through those beautiful Kalpavriksha trees, through that lane in the mountain of Varasana? Vrindavan. Vrindavan means a very deep secret place, where in Krishna's Leela many caves and deep kunjas, where Radharani and her friends would play and where Radha and Krishna would perform their pastimes. At one time, some very powerful capitalists decided to cut down all the trees in this forest to sell for wood. Hare Krishna. But the devotees living at Man Mandir, headed by Ramesh Babaji Maharaj, they forbid those people from cutting any trees. And then the local mafia got involved because there was a lot of money involved relative to what people can earn here. And there was death threats. But they were willing to stand even in front of armed weapons to protect each tree. And ultimately, because of their courage and their devotion to preserve the sanctity of the holy town, it was brought to the attention of the government in Mathura, and they made a law, special law, against cutting any trees in this forest. Dohani Kund is a place where Vrishabhanu's hundreds and thousands of cows would be milked every morning and evening. And that milk would be distributed throughout the area in Braj. Once Srimati Radharani, when she wanted to learn how to milk cow. So Krishna appeared then and said, I will teach you how to milk cow. So they milked cow together, one on one side and one on the other. And as they were milking, every now and then Krishna would aim and bathe Srimati Radharani's lotus-like face with the milk from the Kamandenu Surabhi cows. Vrindavan, Goloka, Gokula is the place of cows. Prabhupada explained the wealth of the Brajavasis was in the natural milk that the cows would provide. So in this sense, Dohani Kund is a very, very special, significant place where Sri Radharani, the daughter of Vrishabhanu, would come each day to observe the milking of Vrishabhanu Maharaj's cows. In this direction, just between Shiksholi and the village of Bharsana, is Sankarikor. At Dangar, we have discussed the story, or the taxing pastimes of Radha and Krishna will take place. On this hill, just behind us, we find the holy place, Mayur. So many beautiful leelas took place here. It is a place where Radha and Krishna would dance as peacocks. This happened on many occasions. One story is how Radharani, during the rainy season, saw the peacocks and the peahens looking at the beautiful monsoon clouds. In great happiness, they danced together. And she became very, very much attracted. And she expressed her desire to Krishna. So Krishna became peacock and Radharani peahen, and they danced together on top of this hill. On another occasion, Sri Krishna asked Radharani to teach him music. because she was such a beautiful singer. There's that beautiful Brijavasi song, Kokila Bani Shirate. Her voice is sweet like that of a cuckoo bird. Actually, the cuckoo birds try to sing like her. So Krishna wanted to learn to sing also. But he didn't want the lesson to end. So every time she taught him a particular melody, he would always sing it slightly wrong. And then she would teach again, a little wrong, again, a little wrong, because he never wanted this lesson to end. So when she understood that he was purposely singing wrong, she became transcendently angry. Man Mandir. And she went up to this Man Mandir, where she would perform her Man Lila, and she would not talk to Krishna. She would not look at Krishna. So Krishna desperately wanted Radharani's affectionate glance. So he went to the top of this hill and began dancing in the form of a peacock. And when Radharani looked over and saw that, it was so enchanting that she forgot all about her anger. And she came across and she became like Pihan, and together they danced. Mayurkuti. When I lived here about 33 years ago, the local devotees were telling me that some hundred or so years ago, there was a blind sadhu who lived on that hill. And he worshipped this lila of Radha and Krishna from the core of his heart, dancing together as peacocks. It was his total absorption, and he longed to see this lila. Although he was blind, he longed to see the lila of Radha and Krishna dancing in Barsana as peacocks. So he performed his sadhana with deep prayer, and Srimati Radharani appeared to him and told him, I will show you this lila, but whatever you see you must paint so that others could come to see it. He said, I'm blind. How will I paint? How will I... At that time, Barsana was a very, very dense forest. This was quite long ago. How will I get paintbrush? How will I get paints? How will I get canvas? How will I see what to paint? Radharani expressed to him that if you just make the endeavor sincerely, I will give all help. So he dug in the grounds and got the minerals and made the paints, and somehow or other got whatever was required to make the brushes and the canvas. And it was all there. And although he had no material vision to even see a ray of the light of the sun, he was able to he was given the vision for the full panoramic view of the pastime of Krishna and Radharani dancing as peacocks at Mayurkuti in Barsana. When we hear the story, we realize, although we see, we are blind. And although he was blind, he was seeing. Brahma Samhita tells, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. You cannot see that which is divine with eyes that are made of water and flesh. Only when the eyes are anointed with the salve of love can you actually see reality as it is. The all-beautiful reality of Krishna. So he had the darshan, fainted in ecstasy. And then when he came to consciousness, he painted. And I believe that painting is still there on the altar in Mayur-kuti. Jai Jai Shri Ram. So let us pray at the lotus paws of that lion that we can follow in his footsteps also. And at this time, Abhiram Prabhu or someone will explain exactly how this three-section yatra will proceed. What we'll do is one will go to Mayur-kuti and then go to Dohani Kund and then it'll be a circle. Sankari Kaur, Mayur-kuti, and Dohani Kund. And after you've gone through all three, then you'll be led up to Man Mandir, where we will all meet together for Harinam Sankirtan. Please forgive any inconvenience, especially me. Thank you very, very much.